Welcome to Victor Valley College's ESL orientation. In this orientation, you will learn about the ESL program at Victor Valley College, learn about the steps to enrollment, as well as student support services and resources available to students. Welcome ESL students. VVC is the place to be. Your ESL team includes Martha Mendez, Consortium Program Manager, Rebecca Monjaraz, Counselor, Jessica Bernardo, Counselor, and Cheyenne Laguna, CASA's Testing Coordinator. Connect with ESL at VVC by phone, email, or by visiting our webpage using the link provided, or by scanning the QR code on the screen. Course sequence. VVC offers 6 different levels of ESL that begins with Level 1, Low Beginning, and progresses to Level 6. Each ESL level offers courses that focus on reading, writing, and grammar, and speaking, listening, and pronunciation. VVC offers ESL credit classes and ESL non-credit classes. Let's discuss some of the differences. Credit classes. Students are required to pay for credit classes. ESL classes are 4 units each. However, there are some 3-unit and 5-unit ESL classes. 1 credit or unit is equal to $46. For example, ESL 36A, which is a Level 3 listening and speaking class, is a total of 4 units. So, therefore, the total cost for that class would be $184. Students who register in credit classes will be issued an official grade that will be posted on their official transcript, which is an academic permanent record. Students who register into a credit class and pass that class are no longer eligible to take that course again. Non-credit classes. These classes are free. There is no cost. Students do not pay to take these classes. ESL non-credit classes have 0 units. Students who register in non-credit classes will not be issued grades and will not have anything posted in their official transcript. Students who register into a non-credit class may retake that class if they choose to do so. ESL credit classes will begin with a number 2 or above. ESL non-credit classes will begin with the number 0. For example, ESL 38A, Listening and Speaking, Level 4, is 4 credits. ESL 010.7, Listening and Speaking, Level 4, is 0 credits. ESL classes, credit and non-credit, do not have prerequisites. A prerequisite represents a course that must be taken and passed before registering into a course. For example, a student may take a Level 2 reading and writing class and at the same time be registered in a Level 3 speaking and listening class. Students registered in credit classes will be issued grades. Doing well and passing your classes is extremely important. Poor grades and not passing classes can lead to probation and dismissal from the college. A W represents withdrawal. This means that a student registered into a class but dropped the class after the withdrawal deadline. Something to keep in mind: a student may only attempt a credit class up to 3 times. Being aware of dates and deadlines will be extremely important. As a college student, you are responsible for being aware of certain dates on the college's academic calendar. These important dates can be found in the class schedule. VVC offers 4 semesters: winter, spring, summer, and fall. Winter and summer are accelerated. They are only 6 to 8 weeks long. Students register for classes several months before classes even start. Class registration for summer and fall opens in May. Registration for winter and spring opens in November. Now, let's get started with matriculation. If you are new to VVC, there are a few steps you need to complete before you can register for ESL classes. Steps to enrollment include application, ESL orientation, education plan, and registration. Complete and submit your free application online. Visit our homepage at vvc.edu. Click Apply at the top right corner of the page. On a side note, paper applications are available in the Office of Admissions and Records in Building 23. However, students are encouraged to apply online. Assistance with your online application is available and offered to students inside Building 23, our one-stop student services building. If this is your first time applying, click on Create an Account. Otherwise, log into your account to complete your application. The application website includes the option to change the language. This feature is located at the top right side of the page. Once you submit your application, please allow 2 to 3 business days for your application to process. You will receive a Welcome to VVC email. This email will be sent to your personal email address that you provided in your application. Your welcome email will contain important information such as your VVC student ID number, username, student email address, and password to log into your MyVVC portal. Your defaulted password will be reflective of your birth date. The first 3 letters of the month that you're born, with the first letter capitalized, 2-digit day, 4-digit year, and an exclamation point at the end. Please save and store your ID number and login information because you will be using it throughout your time at VVC. Your residency status affects the amount of money you will pay for tuition fees. Students who have lived in California for at least 1 year and 1 day prior to the opening date of the semester are considered California residents. Their per cost unit is $46. The cost for non-California residents is $332 per unit. Other semester student fees may include parking permit, ASB card, student center, and student representation fee. Please remember, enrollment fees only apply to students taking credit classes. Students taking non-credit do not pay enrollment fees. Apply for financial aid. The FAFSA is the universal application the federal government, states, and colleges use to determine how much financial aid you qualify to receive. The FAFSA will ask for information about you, your family, your finances, and your college plans. Financial aid can help offset the total cost of attending college. While this is an optional step, it is highly recommended that all students apply for financial aid. You should apply every year, even if you think you may not qualify. Remember, financial aid is not just for tuition. Certain forms of financial aid can also help with cost of books, supplies, transportation, and living expenses. In order to be eligible, students need the following: to be a U.S. citizen or an eligible non-citizen permanent resident, working towards a degree or certificate in an eligible program, have a valid Social Security number, and have a high school diploma or GED. The California DREAM Act application. This allows undocumented and non-resident students who qualify for non-resident exemption to receive certain types of financial aid. In addition, the California DREAM Act allows undocumented and non-resident eligible students to pay in-state tuition at any public college in California. To qualify for AB 540 SB 68, a student must meet all of the following criteria: have attended a high school in California for 3 or more years, and have graduated from a California high school, adult school, or passed the GED or equivalent. If you think you qualify, or if you have questions, please contact our financial aid office or speak with a counselor. Let's continue with the steps to enrollment. Once you have received your VVC ID number, please schedule an appointment with a counselor to complete your educational plan. ESL counselors Jessica Bernardo and Rebecca Monjaras. During your appointment, your counselor will help you to select your courses and begin an educational plan. ESL credit classes are offered at the college. However, VVC offers ESL non-credit classes at 3 different location sites. Classes are offered at Victor Valley College, Hesperia High School, and Apple Valley Adult School. During your counseling appointment, your counselor will help you explore classes and create a timeline. Once you have completed your initial Ed Plan timeline, you're ready to register for classes. You will be assigned a registration date based on your priority registration group. You are eligible to register for classes anytime on or after your assigned registration date. To register for classes, students log into their My VVC portal using their username and password that was issued to them after applying to the college. The My VVC portal provides access to all of the applications and programs that students will need to be successful at VVC. Scan the QR code to watch a video tutorial on how to access your My VVC. Students may view their Ed Plan and, more importantly, register for classes using self-service. Scan the QR code to watch a video tutorial on how to register using self-service. Although students are encouraged to apply online, paper registration forms may be picked up and submitted at the Office of Admissions and Records inside Building 23. Students who enroll in credit courses can check their student finances and financial aid status online in self-service. Let's move on to resources and information. Your My VVC portal is extremely important because it gives you access to important programs and applications. Canvas. Students who register in an online course may access the class using Canvas. Web Advisor. Students may view their registration statement, view their priority registration date, and class schedule in Web Advisor. Students may request their VVC student ID card inside the second floor of Building 44. Students will be asked for proof of their registration statement and a photo ID. You will also find the bookstore inside Building 44. The bookstore is where you will find textbooks, supplies, candy and snacks, and technology needs such as laptops, printers, and cameras. In addition to being able to purchase the required books for each class, we have a book rental program for students. You can also sell your used textbooks. Student email. All students are issued a VVC email address. Please check your VVC student email daily so that you don't miss out on important information. Scan the QR code to view a video tutorial on how to log in to your student email account. Student parking. If you plan to drive to school and park on campus, you must purchase and display a valid parking permit. Permits must be displayed in plain view at all times. Parking permits are required Monday through Saturday. Daily permits can be purchased at the dispensers. Semester permits are available online. Scan the QR code to request your semester parking permit. To learn more about student support programs and services offered at VBC, please scan the QR code or visit tinyurl.com/VVC Student Services to view the directory of services for students. Here are some tips for student success. Attend all classes. Appropriate conduct in class. Complete all assignments on time. Meet and talk with instructors as needed. Network with other students. Utilize tutorial services and other campus resources. We welcome you to visit and familiarize yourself with our campus. Important buildings to highlight. Building 23 is the one-stop student services building. Building 21, this is where ESL classes are held. Building 44 is where you will find the bookstore and where students request their VVC ID card. Building 64 is where you will find our Adult Ed office. Building 23 is our one-stop because inside you will find admissions and records, financial aid, general counseling, assistance with your application, and many other important programs. Next to Building 23 is Building 21. This is where ESL classes and ESL teacher offices are located. For additional technology support, such as login issues, please contact our help desk located in Building 21. We have reached the end of this orientation. Thank you for choosing Victor Valley College to be part of your journey. VVC is the place to be.